We'll go ahead and continue with our press conference. We are pleased to be joined by S&P Racing and Schmidt-Peterson Motorsports Racing driver Mikhail Aleshin. This is Mikhail's first time here at the Grand Prix of Houston as a rookie in the series. And it is also his first front row start in the Verizon IndyCar series. Mikhail, a tough race for you yesterday. How great is it to start on the front row in race 2 this afternoon?
Well, it's definitely a great thing to do after frustration of yesterday. And yeah, it was a really tough day for us Saturday, and it was kind of difficult to put it back and to leave it behind. But today in the morning when I woke up, I felt that I managed to do that during the night. And when I visited the team was they looked happy, and they look fully prepared for today, and you know, I felt that we actually can do it. The guys were working all night, and I need to say big thanks to my team that they prepared the car so well, that allowed me to be where I am today.
Does having the chance, not having to wait a week until the next race when you have a little bit of a disappointing finish, does that help getting to just move right into the next race, especially with such a great start?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yesterday, the good thing that it's a double header here, so the thing what happened on Saturday, it's basically not very important on Sunday, because you start everything from beginning, and you have one more qualify and one more race. And I think that that's what helps to go through all the problems that you can have on Saturday. And I think the result that we showed today in the qualifier, it purely shows our potential, and shows that we actually already left everything behind.
Questions for Mikhail? Yes.
Hi, Mikhail. Chris Smith. You've been fast all year. You've led 3 different races coming into this weekend. Now you're on the front row starting race 2 here. What's it going to take for you to turn that speed into a victory today and moving on into the future?
Sorry, can you, I didn't hear the last part of the question.
What is it going to take for you to turn that speed into a victory today and moving on into the future?
Well, you see, I think the main problem that I faced this year is lack of experience here, racing here in US, because all the tracks are very specific, especially as a street courses. There is a lot of bumps, and you just need to know every inch of the circuit, you know, to be at the top. But definitely I'm gonna do maximum I can to be at the top today. We have a possibility to do that. We have a good car, we have a good speed, and but we just need a little bit of luck as well. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some today.
Thank you.
Bruce.
Two questions. Do you believe that one of the ingredients that you've struggled with maybe is a little bit of patience on the track when you're in some positions, you know, where you have been, might have pushed the issue a little bit?
Can you repeat again? Sorry, didn't really.
Do you think that you need to show some more patience in certain racing situations in order to do a better job?
Well, sometimes we all need to show a bit more patience, that's for sure, but I mean, if you look carefully just through the season, unfortunately there is not a lot of things you can do when you get pushed from the back, you know, and you're coming and then you stopped into the wall with your rear of the car like it was yesterday, you know, and then you're at the back of the grid. So you can't be, that's not about the patient, it's about respect from the other drivers, I guess, in this situation. But there is definitely a lot of things for me to learn up here, because it is purely a very difficult and very tough category here. Probably one of the toughest I was into, and especially the thing again that I don't know any of the tracks. I haven't been here before, but the Indy Lights or any other categories, this fact doesn't really help. But probably that means that I just need to learn faster.
And also, I don't know if AJ Foyt's temper stories ever made their way over to Russia, but you kind of were involved in, you know, you certainly got AJ's attention yesterday. What was your reaction to his comment?
Well, I didn't say, I don't know what was his reaction, but I guess it was not, obviously not great, not so positive. But again, regarding yesterday's situation, all I can say is Takuma was defending on the inside. I was trying to go from the outside, but then he moved to the outside, and I had just nowhere to go. You know, I had just there was a wall, you know, on the right side. So where would I go? That was it. That was pretty strange for me.
Mary and then Rod.
I also have two questions.
Sure.
Mikhail, your team has done so well here. First, your teammate Simon was on the pole yesterday, and now you are on the pole today. Is there something that your team has found, maybe in the street court setup, that you are both doing so well here?
Well, what I can say about our team is that it's amazing. This is for sure, because seriously, we're learning every session, every lap, and we're analyzing everything as hard as we can, you know, to be where we are at this moment. And I think the fact that we all work together and we all have one point, you know, to put the team as high as possible, it all, you know, basically puts us in the situation that again we need to work together, and that's what we're doing, and that's why we're up there. I think the team is just doing an amazing job, and we're progressing seriously, I think, every weekend, and I'm pretty sure we're going to continue in the same direction.
And my second question has to do with race strategy, because yesterday it seemed after the wet tires everybody changed to the red tires, and they might have actually pitted twice and gone through two sets of reds. So you have one set for today, and that's it, I think. Now, what do you think the drivers will prefer? Like, how far will those red tires go before they start to wear out?
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't experience so much, so long drive on the red tires yesterday.
So you have two?
Sorry?
You have two sets of reds for today?
I believe so, but I need to check it, because again I had this accident yesterday. So, yeah, I think the strategy gonna be a little bit different today. You know, I think it's gonna be a quite interesting race, because different people gonna use different strategy. As yesterday, you know, with all these conditions, I think it was not a completely clear read of what the tire is going to do on the good conditions. So I think the most of the field gonna decide some part of the strategy just during the race. You know, when they're gonna see if the tires are coming off or not.
Rod.
It's been quite a weekend so far for rookies like yourself, with Carlos winning yesterday and Munoz being on the podium. Is there anything you can point to as to why you guys as a group never seen this track before and been able to perform so well so far this weekend?
Well, it's hard to explain. I mean, with Carlos yesterday, it was such an interesting race, I would say, for all of us, and you know, Carlos just managed to stay out of trouble, I would say, and plus good strategy in this situation helped him a lot, and he didn't do mistakes, and here you go, you know. Not every time you win the races only by the speed or, you know, something. Also, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, and Carlos had this luck yesterday, and he did a great job, and you know, what can you say? We see today it's a different day, but I'm happy to qualify on the front row with you know, with normal conditions, which I think purely shows our speed.
Steph.
Thank you, Mikhail. I'm just going to jump right in with this one. Do you have a response to Sebastien Bourdais' comments that he's trying to avoid you on track? Have you heard those? He
No.
says he's trying to stay away from you.
Well, I mean, that would be nice.
We'll take one last question from Joey.
This question may have already been asked, if so, forgive me on this. Yesterday, you were very vocal in your frustrations with Mike Conway. Have you had a chance to talk with him, and if so, how did that conversation go?
No, to be fair with you, we still haven't chat. And I mean, I don't think that he did it on purpose. Obviously, the conditions was so difficult, you know, that especially at this point, after turn 8, coming to turn 9, when you're driving behind the other car, you just can't see anything because of the spray, because there was so much water up there. So I think what happened there is just he didn't see anything, and that's why he hit me in the back. But I didn't hear anything from him, and but I mean, it's not going to change my end of my yesterday's day, you know. So again, I just I forgot. I tried to forget what happened yesterday and just move on. You know, that's the only way you can be competitive. Sometimes you need to do that.
Mikhail, thank you, congratulations, and good luck this afternoon.
Thank you.